the journey can really be looked at it in three parts. The first part is intensely cold. You're in the minus 30 to minus 50 degrees centigrade bracket. That's an ambient air temperature. That excludes any effects of the wind, which then just make it worse. Most of the ridging of ice, these chaotic jumbles of ice that you have to pull the sledge up and over, are in the first third of the journey. And, of course, your sledge is at its heaviest for the first third.
Of course.
There's the second third, where the temperature starts to become less extreme. The ridging eases off, and the sledge is starting to be more manageable. And then there's the third phase, which is the sledge is relatively light. You've eaten by far the biggest proportion of your weight is your food and your fuel, which is now running very low at this point. You are in a much weakened physical state, so you don't get the full benefit of that lighter sledge, but it's definitely better. You've got very little ridging, and but there's more water. There's more open water. So the ridges at the start are now being replaced by areas of open water, because you're now moving into early summer, if you like, late spring, early summer.
Yeah.
So you've got that to contend with. Psychologically, it also falls into three parts. You're in survival mode for the first third, in the sense of genuine survival, because it's so incredibly cold, more of which in a moment, and you're trying to keep the dream alive. That you've got, if you obviously give up for whatever reasons, end of game. You've got to keep out there and keep going forwards. The second third, life becomes pretty good in the sense that it all seems to be more doable. You're on your way. You're hopefully on a schedule. Still all to play for. Still, it's going to get very difficult at the end for different reasons. Open water, exhaustion, both physical and mental. Yeah. That middle third is almost the best third in a sense. And then the final third is stressful for different reasons, because you're so nearly there, but you're not. Yeah. And you may not get there for all sorts of possible reasons, both mainly external, as far as I was concerned, rather than sort of self-induced. And you don't know how much open water there is going to be. And if there's a large amount of it, that's one of the external factors that may put the kibosh on your dream.